Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's Rabbi Mo here. We find ourselves in quite an unusual moment, don't we? We're all trying to figure out what this means, how we act, how we do what we do. So as we figure out how we virtually connect, this is my first attempt in these first days, just to give us even a few minutes of connection, of reflection, those things we might get if we were gathering on Shabbat. So with that as music, and I don't have Hal or David here with me, I thought I'd have a go just to start that spirit. Ayo, Lai Lai. Those are all the words. Listen, sing along, whatever so moves you. Ayo, oh, eh, ayo, oh, eh. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. That's some words. Don't walk in front of me, may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Together we will walk in the land of the one. Ayo, oh, ho, 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 eh, ayo, oh, ho, 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 eh. So as we understand this and try to get better at it, I hope to include the professional musicians in this effort for us to connect. We get together on Shabbat and we turn to our sacred texts and their stories for some wisdom and perspective on what we're facing and we're wrestling with. And we're facing the dramatic challenge of this virus and how it's impacting our lives and our gatherings and our connecting. We feel so unknown and disconnected. This week in Torah, there's a moment just like that. We're in the portion called Kitisa. It's in Exodus, and it's as our ancestors begin their journey through the wilderness, and Moses has gone up another mountain to get more direction from the Eternal One. And the people are waiting and waiting. This person who has led them, who's been their savior, their hero, their guide, is just gone. And they don't know what to do. They're lost, they're in this wilderness, they're in this unknown. And so they turn to Aaron and say, we need something. In Egypt, it was the calf, the golden calves that they worshiped, that they connected to. And in the wake of this feeling we have of isolation and anxiety, let's build our own. Well, Aaron's stuck at a crossroads, because what's he supposed to do? He thinks Moses is coming back. He's dealing with all this anxiety, this isolation, this worry, this concern of the people. What's he to do? Well, we know what he does. He acquiesces and he builds them a calf. While it may have not been the best response, it was acknowledging their profound need, their profound sense of loss in that moment. They needed something, and, well, we can identify with that. At least I can. We don't know what's next. We don't know what's now. And it can create such fear, such worry. And it would seem that there may be things that we can turn to, but may not be driven by our best interests. They may be rooted in fear or anxiety. Perhaps is our challenge, like in the moment the Israelites faced, that we need to remember what is truly essential and true and meaningful to us, and take these moments as a challenge to find that, but not build ourselves an idol that will get us further away, that'll make us further in exile from what we hold true and dear and essential. We're being told that we need to exercise social dispersion from one another, to not be connected, at least physically. So let's take that as a challenge to find creative ways to still be connected, still be with one another. We're about to be given lots of time, whether in work or school, and what do we do with that? Instead of seeing that as a wave that may overcome us, perhaps there's opportunity for reconnection, to be creative in thinking about that as chances to be with family and friends, maybe in different ways. We have an opportunity in this moment of anxiety, as the Israelites did. And our inclination is to erect those things that maybe momentarily make us feel better. But perhaps it's just as important that we don't turn to those false idols, but ever so more importantly, we turn to those things that are authentically true, and not go down the rabbit hole that could take us away. So as we stare up at that mountain and wait for what's next, they waited for Moses to return. We're waiting for a return to normalcy. Let us reach out beyond our isolation. Let us sit with our anxiety. Let us see the opportunities that are there. And let us await the possibility that is ahead of us. Shabbat shalom, everyone. May your Shabbat be filled with peace and blessing. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, umevorach, Shabbat shalom, umevorach, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Until next time, whether in person or in spirit, take care, be well, and reach out if you need anything. Shabbat shalom.